Shall we start? So I first arrived at Ampyx in January this year. It was quite cool to see the entire team over there. They were finalizing to assemble the wing on top of the two fuselage. The landing gear team was doing all sorts of verification tests. There was the drop test, the drive test, the drive and drop test, and the dynamic brake test. And it was quite a critical moment. And then we are mid-March with all that going on and pandemic. And suddenly everybody went home and we had to figure things out all over again, how to work, how to move forward. So I went from my couch to my living room, finally made a decent home office, got my chair and my screen. And then all of a sudden we had to go online. Everything was just on the laptop, Skype, Jitsi, using all sorts of conferencing tools, doing progress meeting updates, daily team meetings, everything was online. After a while, the office was prepared to go back safely to work. And in no time, we went full throttle again. Literally.
So 6 months ago we're at a stage where we've just managed assembling the aircraft. We called that the airframe milestone. We managed to assemble the first chunk of avionics. We called it the avionics milestones. And over the past months we've been continuing to work on the control system milestone, which is all the hardware and software that runs on the onboard computer, containing all the intelligence and logic. Since these two milestones, we've integrated everything in the aircraft, first externally on a test bench and then later on the aircraft itself.
I want to see that as a team that we get to realize the dream and the work that we've been putting in. We're actively using AP2 to test a lot of these new algorithms that are coming out from Paul and his team. We do that on AP2 because it's way less risky compared to when we have to do it for the first time on AP3.
And all our efforts have basically come together to the point that the integrated aircraft also works. And we are now ready to take this aircraft to a runway and start outdoor testing for a low-speed taxi, high-speed taxi, ultimately leading to flight testing in Spain.
The LLA is basically a collection of systems, of autonomous mechanisms. So far we've done serious development and testing on the tether expeller mechanism, for example. We've done several iterations over the course of the last 2 years, each time optimizing a particular parameter to make sure that we meet the requirements. Then on the landing mechanism, the shifter, we work on a full energy real scale breadboard. You've got this huge heavy flywheel being accelerated during several minutes to basically simulate the landing energy of the aircraft. And then in a second, all that energy gone. It really gives you a magnitude of what we're developing. Then on the PGA, the power generation apparatus, this year has pretty much wrapped 5 full years of development, from concept to prototype, with currently undergoing the factory acceptance test. That means that it's here, it's ready, it works.
I find that it's really amazing that the team of some 50 people are still sticking together, still pushing the progress and the process, doing the work that we needed to do, even though it was a challenging time financially, company structures. Of course, there's a technical challenge that go along with all this as well. I really believe that the team that we have now will be able to deliver the job.